my driving instructor. We just had a great meeting. Had a chance to talk to some business people in terms of really pushing the driver's education program forward for adults and teens, and also mental health. You got to live your dream. I have an LLC, so I need to start a nonprofit so I can capture both funds. And if you have a good story and a good hook, people will connect. And when people feel connected, they want to give. Like I promised all of you that when I would come out, I would share it with you. I met some fabulous people who I'm going to start training with to learn to be a better entrepreneur, a better businessman, to really help people learn how to drive, because that's my goal. I'm here to teach you social emotional, teach you how to drive, and then get you on the road to becoming independent, to managing your life. Because with driving, you can achieve all things. I'm just taking you for a drive around the facility. It's kind of in an industrial area. And there are a lot of areas across the country where people are here to be entrepreneurs. My passion is driving. My passion is driver's education. I'm an educator. It's about social emotional learning. And through proper training, and I want to emphasize this to you, should be able to see the beautiful building to the right. With proper training, you can achieve all goals. And if people give money, they want to know that the money is being put to good use. All right? They want to know that. And I want to say to you that I am learning how to become a better content creator, learning how to be a better instructor, taking you through true life. It isn't always beautiful. People have accidents, they crash, they don't finish driver's education, they have anxiety, okay? But through real life videos and training, you're going to be fine. I had a gentleman who is 45 years old share his story. Oh my God. So I'm blessed to be here, and I sincerely want to help all you guys. I mean, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Helping people achieve goals. I'm gonna come up and stop. And you got to help people achieve goals through hard work. Let me get over. I'm gonna cut this later. Through hard work and through dedication. And no one is gonna do it for you. You have to get out and do this on your own, okay? No one is going to hold you by the hand and say, okay, you need to do this, you need to do that. If you need help, ask for help. I'm out here because I need help. I want to learn how to storytell better. I want to learn how to help my audience, right? You are my audience. I want to show you how to drive. I want to show you behind the scenes. I just came from a great innovation nonprofit LLC meeting to learn how to reach donors. I'm going to go in slow. Okay? We all have a story. You have a story. I have a story. We have a story. My story is to teach you how to drive. My story is to show you the trials and tribulations. A flat tire, a motor blowing up, transmission, being stranded in Wyoming or Detroit or Wisconsin. We've all been through these things before. And it's not always beautiful. Okay? And I need you to understand the challenges that people face. We all face challenges every single day. For some people, getting up in the morning is a challenge. This is very intentional. I take a day off work to go to this training. And they're going to be fine. And then we are 1 week from Thanksgiving. But for some people who are thinking about Thanksgiving, it's a painful time. They lost a loved one. Okay, they are on their own. So I understand the trials and tribulations because I've been there before. Okay, nothing is guaranteed. You got to work hard every single day. Okay, you got to have a plan A and B. Thank you, Dad. Okay, you got to feel good and set goals and live that positive life. There's a police situation up there, so I'm gonna have to get over. Okay, I'm looking ahead. I'm gonna show you this. Okay, there's a police situation over here, so I want to be careful. I don't know what's going on. And trucks do get pulled over. Okay, someone could have got struck. Okay, I'm gonna get over one more lane because we have to move over a lot. You see this situation over here. You see the police in the black Charger. Okay, we don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna get back over. Okay, so you have to give room for law enforcement to work. Okay, every day people lose their lives on this road because they're not really paying attention. I need you to pay attention to what I'm trying to teach you, what I'm trying to prepare you for, because together we all can be successful, right? The time 3:24 Eastern Standard Time. It's not rush hour yet, but I'm in a different area. Lights are different. People are driving different. It's not what I'm used to. Okay? Didn't hear that turbo boost kick in. I know you hear it now, right? Yeah. Okay? There's a responsibility in everything. If you have a pet, you're going to have to take care of your pet. You have a car, you're going to have to do maintenance on your car. You're married, you have to work on your relationship. Okay? You can't just come home and not pay attention to your spouse. You're going to end up waking up alone. Okay? I teach driver's education. I have to keep myself in good shape. I need to learn best practice. I need to be knowing what's going on in the news, how to help people with anxiety. There's so many things. And if you're not getting better every day, you're getting worse. I can't do what I did 2 weeks ago or a month ago. You have to improve every single day. And that's what I try to do for all of you, is improve every single day and bring you real life situations to help you. Just squeeze my brake because I don't want to hit this Cadillac. I'm slowing down real easy. Okay. And then once I make this turn, there's a lot of traffic. And the speed limit is artificially low, so the police are going to be sitting here. And then we're not trying to get a ticket. Okay? And then now I need to get over one lane to the left. I'm accelerating. I know you hear that turbo kick in. And now I just made adjustments. So now I got to slow my speed down because I don't want to go over the speed limit and get a ticket. No one wants that. We don't need problems. And I'm trying to look ahead at this truck. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm going to readjust. And then this is the service drive. We've talked about this. Just run parallel to the highway. And then I'm going to use the ball of my foot because I want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. If you're watching this, you want to learn how to drive. You want to learn to be independent. I'm going to help you with those decisions because that's who I am. Positivity, positive manifestation. Okay? And when you have a positive mindset, no one in the world can stop you. That's what I need all of you to do. Have that positive mindset. We all have difficult times in our lives. We feel down. But overall, you got to have that positive mindset. This lane merges to the left. So now we're going to have all this heavy traffic. Okay? So I'm just taking my time, not losing my mind. And then I'm accelerating, but not too aggressively because I don't want to rear in this white car. Okay? I did a more of a assertive zipper merge. I didn't wait till the last second. But now we have the stop and go traffic, so I got to back off my gas. You can see it on the video. I'm just taking my time. And I know it's going to be difficult for the next 25, 30 minutes, but you're going to be with me and you're going to see it for yourself. Okay? Kind of settling down. Our fuel is good. We're at a half a tank. Our range is 195 miles, so we're at a half tank. We're at 22,183 miles. This is the 2025 Equinox. Nice vehicle. We use it for content, driving. And now we're on a major thoroughfare in the Midwest, stop and go. This pushes over 250,000 people a day. And some people blow lights, they get tickets, they have lost their lives on this road. And if you don't understand this, you need to. Because learning to drive is real. I know a lot of you watch the funny content, the funny instructor. I might be that to some of you, but also this is serious because I teach adults. And there are a lot of adults with anxiety who are maybe not ready for this challenge. But I'm going to help you through this. Why? Because I'm an adult and I understand the struggles you have. This lane is moving fine for me right now. I'm going to get over one lane to the left. 3 blinks of the blinker. Hey! Hey, Kay, how you doing? What's up, Reese? What's up, Jackson? What's going on? I just came from a velocity incubator meeting to develop this nonprofit. I already have the LLC. I do have to become a nonprofit. So that's one thing I have to do. Thank you. How are you doing? How's it going? Are you driving? Do you got a job? Are you feeling good? Are you ready for Thanksgiving? Right? And I'm just trying to stay about 50 miles an hour, not trying to over accelerate, because if I do, I'm going to rear end someone. But I'm doing pretty good. Just been resting. I took off work today. I had a training on the Meta Ray-Bans. There was a live Zoom. I'm doing good. So I had training from 11 to 12. I feel pretty good. And then from 1 to 2:30, they fed us Jimmy John's. We had a gentleman talk about companies, corporations, hook statements, talking to your audience, asking donors for money. It's very involved. Learned a lot. Okay. So I like to learn new things, and this is well worth it. They're going to have a couple more trainings this year for the end of 2025. And then in January 2026, I'm changing my driving schedule. I'm going to be enrolled in an accelerator program for entrepreneurs. So I'm really excited. And whoa, you see both of them cutting over. So I really want to learn best practice because I know that I can impact people's lives by teaching them how to drive. So that's been my passion. And you know I work 2 jobs, education and driver's ed. So I won't be able to do everything forever. So I'm making a plan, and all of you are part of that plan. So things are good. I'm trying to keep good speed and good space. Trying not to tailgate. But it's a great day so far. Things are going wonderful. And in this type of traffic, you want to try to stay constant. You do not want to tailgate. And I think one reason why I'm having more success with all of you, I just speak truth. I take you on the journey. Like, this is heavy stop and go traffic. A lot of people hate this, and occasionally I do too. But you can't lose focus. Okay? I've been in this traffic going home, being late to a meeting online. I've been in this traffic with a driver who's overwhelmed and scared. I've been in this traffic when I've worked 10 hours and I'm just mentally exhausted. So when you learn how to drive, these are some of the things you're going to have to endure. And it's not always pretty, but you want to try to maintain a safe driving environment. And that's what I try to do all the time, is maintain a safe driving environment. I'm already here. I'm not going to slam brakes. That was a really long, slow yellow light. So we're kind of at the tail end, and if we can keep our speed up like this light too, I'm not going to slam brakes. That's stupid. But I also don't want to tailgate this Tesla. That's death. But I think, telling your message, telling your story is what a lot of you want to hear. And my story is just to teach you how to drive, to become a good driver, to really help you. And I'm going to need to get over one lane to the left. 3 blinks, and you look over your shoulder. I don't like that white truck with the big top. It's just hard to see around it. Nope. I almost came back over. They almost hit me. So it's not worth it. So you always have to look and check your blind spots. Colleges are nice. Colleges, community colleges, shopping malls, high schools, they all have circular driveways. Those are very good places for people to learn how to drive. I think I made a mistake getting in this lane. There's going to be a lot of people cutting off. I'll turn on my blinker and try to get back over to the right. R-I-G-H-T, here we go. Yep. Because this lane to the left, a lot of people wait till the last second and then you get cut off. Why would I put myself in that situation? But I feel very optimistic. Here's why I feel optimistic, because I'm going to get some professional training from potential donors, for-profit, nonprofit companies that want to help the community. Example, you've been to an after-school program where they'll feed you pizza, get you gym shoes, get you a haircut, but in return, you need to write an essay. In return, you need to not get in trouble. So there are a lot of and giving. Look at Bill Gates giving millions of dollars. Okay, because you can't take it with you to heaven. You feel me? Right? So I want to learn everything I can, and anything I can do to help any of you, you just reach out. That's just who I am. So we're driving really nice. I am at a 40. I like my following distance, and I'm trying to scan left, middle, and right. I'm telling you what you should be doing. If I speed up, I'm going to rear in this white Jeep. If I am off speed, cars are going to cut me off, and you notice we're getting those yellow lights because the pace is a little off. I don't want to get hit. I do not want to get a ticket. I just want to continue my journey and help people any way I can. And I think if you're really serious about driving or learning or dealing with traffic, you'll enjoy those. If not, you'll say a random comment and then you'll just get deleted. Because when we go live during classroom sessions, a lot of people get deleted. Good afternoon, E. What up? How you doing? What up, E? I told you I went to this training. It's called Velocity. I'm signed up for a class in December. And in 2026, I'm going to learn how to put together a correct business plan to help people learn how to drive through a nonprofit organization and through an LLC. I do have an LLC. I've had it like 3 or 4 years. I deduct videos, cameras, the trip I took to Texas, the Ubers, the airplane, the hotel. I can deduct all that. But now I'm going to create a nonprofit. And then this way I can get funding from companies that want to help. And then for profit, there are companies, but I have to show evidence. So yeah, I'm very excited. And you can tell by my voice, they fed us Jimmy John's, had a little Sprite, some barbecue chips. And the speaker, his name was Mark. So he told us what you should do if you're pitching for 50,000, 100,000, $1 million. There's certain things you should do, certain things you should not do. So I learned a lot, and this is going to make me a better instructor, a better content creator. And then, of course, you could tell I appreciate you when you came on. You could tell by my voice. The last couple of days, I have not been able to go live because I've been a good dad. And my daughter, we took her truck to the auto shop, and I think you were on when we got it. So her truck is back, just need an oil change and the transfer control module. As long as we keep it in auto, it should be okay. My daughter's in the process. She wrote up 2 proposals. Hopefully these houses sell. She's doing well. And we're just taking you through real life out here. Okay? And I'm just trying to, bro, what are you doing? I'm just trying to keep it real with you. You'll have very happy moments. And if I'm happy, I want to share it with you. If I'm sad, I'll share it with you too. We all support each other. And I told Mark and some of the other potential clients about you guys, my audience, our community. We're all a community. We all help each other. So E, you already know, if I get something good and some good things happen to me, I'm going to share it with you. Same thing with you, Jackson. We all help each other because giving is so important, okay? Like we're about to be in a traffic jam right now. And when you give, you receive. God is good. So I'm already going to change my schedule for 2026, okay? I'm making a commitment to learning. And if I have to take off my other job, I will. I took off today. It's Wednesday. I got class tonight, 6:30 to 8:30. You know what it is. So we're dealing with this traffic jam right now. They're from New Jersey. And the more you prepare, the better you're going to be. And that's one thing Mark said. The more you prepare for your pitch to ask people for money, because most people want to say yes, but sometimes you get a no. We're talking about $20,000, $30,000, $80,000, $100,000. And then you invest that in the community. Okay, yeah, you're going to take out some money for yourself, but the majority of it goes to helping schools, helping community, helping people, okay? Fundraising events. So that's what I'm about. So I'm very excited. And just learning these skill sets. I did not want a video because I really wanted to lock in and I took notes, but his presentation will be available and I'll share some of those things. So just dealing with traffic, dealing with people. E, how was your day? What's going on? What's happening? Okay. It's Wednesday, right? Tomorrow's Thursday. I have not had my evaluation by my boss yet. I know she's coming in, but I'm always ready. Stay ready. So you don't have to get ready. I'm always ready, always organized as best as possible. And it starts by getting up early. E, you see me grinding, getting up early, okay? Going through the drive-through, getting on the expressway. And pretty much I'm a happy, high energy person all the time. I got that crispy haircut too, right? I know, because I was looking like an old dusty dust. But then I got another appointment on the 21st of December so I can stay fresh and crispy. And of course, Thanksgiving is next week. So just excited. And I just want to keep moving and keep making things happen. And that's all you can do. Then also my son is a master's in juvenile criminal justice. So I'm thinking about him. How can we tap in and allow him to do his stuff, right? Because it's about helping others. And there's nothing you can do with this traffic. We're just stuck here. Welcome to rush hour. It sucks. But you got to have positive manifestation. That's all you can do. And I think it's important that, like, I have a Christmas class coming up, okay? And then I have 15 students I'll be driving. That's enough for me. I'll make decent money, but I'm still trying to mentally stay focused and then bring in 2026. So a lot of you should plan that. What is your 26? What goals do you have? My goal is just to establish this nonprofit, to get trained, to pitch my proposal, and then eventually I will get funding for it and to help adults and teens learn how to drive and help with social emotional. And there's another actual therapist that I met. She's in Maryland. So we made some videos with her. So I'm going to give her a call, get her back in the loop. She's got 3 kids. We used to go live every Saturday morning for about 3 weeks, but she couldn't make the commitment because you know me, I'm going to put out as much content as possible. Opus Clips, you're the one. Opus Clips. Okay, I need to go ahead and just be an affiliate for Opus Clips because without them, I would not be able to put out. Now, these lives like this, I normally don't clip it. More of you watch the vertical stuff. Some of you watch the afternoon or evening lives. But just having a workflow, okay? I have my driving schedule set up for the weekend, right? If I have to drive during the week, I will, but normally I don't, okay? And if you work for a company, you got to have things done at a certain time, at a certain way. Okay? It's not always perfect. Sometimes things happen. Computers crash. Something doesn't work. But I have two computers, so. And I think if you have a good instructor, you'll know if he cares. They're passionate. They explain things to you. They're patient. Hey, I'm running late. I'll be there. No problem. I'm here. Okay. But I used to be that person that scheduled so many drives, 10 hours in a day, and if I was running late, it would mess me up for the other drive, but no more. Okay. And the one lesson I want all of you to learn today, don't leave late. Leave early. Because if you leave late, you're going to drive very reckless and aggressive, and you can potentially kill yourself, and you won't even know what happened. Don't leave late. And we're just taking our time. No one likes getting gas or charged like that electric lightning. No one likes getting gas, waiting in line. It's cold. It's 47 degrees out here. And this is called a J turn. We can't make a left turn at this intersection, so we have to go up and then make the left-hand turnaround. Just depends on the state or region you live in. So in this J turn, we're in the outside lane, so we go all the way over to the right. If you're in the inside lane, you'll be in the left inside lane. A lot of drivers don't understand that, and then they get really confused. So we're just taking our time, following this road around, and just being patient. Going in real easy. They're in the private drive to the right, so they're going to have to yield to us, and I'm just going to keep rolling up. I'm a little bit close. It's a little too close. But intersections are the most dangerous place because people are making left turns, right turns. You have pedestrians. And there's one area that I think that's priority that all of you need to learn is that you have to respect these intersections. If not, you could literally run over someone and you won't even know it. And then we are going to gradually let to the throttle. We're not going to over accelerate. We're just going to take our time. And then I'm going to take you through another area that will teach you patience. We're to the right. We got the white line to the right. We got the yellow line in the middle. That's for left turns only. And we will be making a right turn into light, so we want to signal 100 feet or a half a block. Then we're going to get on our blinker. I'm waiting for the line. I'm going to come up, and then I'm going to stop. Okay? I'm just being patient and waiting. And then once this car goes by, then I'm going to make my turn. She kind of went out of her lane. Now I'm going to take you through a really busy area because I want you to see what's going on. Check my blind spot I got over. That's a little Honda Fit. I'm too big for that. I don't recommend small vehicles like that because if you're in an accident, you don't have a lot of metal protecting you. But we're going to learn how to deal with pedestrians. You're going to learn from me because I'm a state certified driving instructor. I'm going to use our blinker. Whoa, she did a U-turn. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so we have pedestrians. We yield for them. We're making eye contact. Okay, Okay. I'm trying to look for driver's eyes, look for blinkers. I'm not trying to stare. I'm going slow. I'm at about 10 miles an hour. This area has cleared. Then I'm going to go through very easily. We usually go through here 4 times, and that's what we're going to do. I'm staying to the right, watching for pedestrians. And then what I'm going to do is make a right turn. Up here, I'm looking left and right. So I'm showing you what I'm doing. If you want to learn this here, I'm looking left, I'm looking right. See a car coming. Then I'm going to make my turn. And then I'm going to turn out. Eye movement. If you're not making eye movement and turning your head, you're going to end up being hit or hit someone. Okay, I'm going to make my right turn. I'm coming up. Then I'm looking. I'm going to show you what you should be doing. I'm looking left, looking right, looking left. And then I go into the nearest lane, L-A-N-E. Now, I have to stop. They don't have a sign, so they have the right of way over me. So I'm going to stop. I'm also going to wait for that truck, and then I'm going to go. That's one of the most misunderstood things that drivers do. Let's go through it again. This lane, we have to stop when we either can go left or right. So I'm showing you what you need to do. You stop. You look to the left. Look to the right. It's clear. I'm going to accelerate in the first lane. Now, we're going to make a right turn. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. So we got to slow down and go into this turn really easy, under 20 miles an hour. I'm at about 15. Yep. And that's a 15 mile per hour right turn. Okay, got pedestrians. I'm off the gas. I'm at 10. I'm letting all this clear. I'm scanning. Looks clear. I'm going to proceed through. Okay. We continue. On that e-bike got a flat tire. Still at about 10 miles an hour. I see the pedestrian looking at me. I'm just going to go slow, cover my brake. I see another man and a lady. I'm just going to slow down. I'm let her walk by. I'm looking for a gap. I'm just going to wait. This dude's walking through. It's all good. I'm just going to yield. Then there's another guy. So you're going to see people coming in and out of my vision. I'm just waiting. And here's my gap. And then you go through. If you can master this, you can drive. If you can't master it, you won't be able to drive. Blinkers on. And I'm going to show you what we're doing. I'm looking left, right, left. I make my turn. Don't turn out wide. W-I-D-E. Sorry about that. I always hit the wrong buttons. I'm human too. All right, I'm going up. I got to yield. I'm going to show you. Look left, look right, look left, clear. Okay, I don't want to hit the curb either. And you can see the sunlight in my eye. All right, I'm going up, scanning an intersection. That car's there first. And then I have to stop. S-T-O-P. Then I proceed. This is a great tutorial for a beginning driver. Great tutorial for someone who wants to really keep their driving up to date, really practicing your right of way, practicing your steering. We're here practicing to get better. I'm gonna stop. S-T-O-P. I look, clear. I go into the nearest lane. Practice these fundamentals over and over and over if you want to get better. If you want to be average and crash and go over the curb and get a ticket, then don't do this. You're probably saying, you're just driving around in a circle at a Walmart. Yes, I am. But also I'm dealing with pedestrians. I'm dealing with unknown factors. A lot of men who think they're indestructible will walk right out in front of a moving car. But yet their wife or girlfriend is like, what are you doing? So some men act very ignorant. Also, kids are unpredictable. They're going to walk out in front of you. You better be covering that brake, like I'm covering the brake now. Okay? I'm going to proceed with caution. I'm not staring. I see the couple down there walking. I see this guy freezing. He looks stupid. Okay, I'm going to drive away from him and them. Okay? And I see this person, so I'm just going to stop. Let them go by. You always have unexpected things. I'm letting them clear. I see the lady up there. I'm letting her go by. I see the Ram. There's multiple things going on. Okay? I'm going to continue moving. Get your blinker on early and often. Use your blinker. There's a car coming. You'll see it. I don't know what this car is doing. Okay, they gave me the right of way, but no blinker. Thank you. And you practice your hand over hand in, hand over hand out. If you're watching these videos because you want to learn, subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. I'm going to make a right turn. I'm going to come up and stop. You're going to see a car, a truck come by. Okay, you'll see the truck. There's the truck. If I didn't look, I would have got hit. What don't you understand? You have to look around, okay? What better idea to get your license before Christmas, before Thanksgiving? You can watch these videos and learn how to drive. Get your license before Christmas and Thanksgiving. I'm gonna have a complete stop, S-T-O-P. They have a stop sign. Because I'm investing in making better content for you and really investing in this nonprofit, really investing in moving forward, it's going to be a great situation. Then I'm going to come up and stop. S-T-O-P. But now I can't see. So I'm going to move forward past this truck. This car showing the car, but I still can't see. But I don't want to go out too far because, you guessed it, I can't see. I don't know what this person is doing. Okay? I'm going to go around again because I want to show you the danger. If you don't use your blinker, you're going to get hit, strike a pedestrian. Okay? The van, no blinker. I have the right of way over this gray car. I'm going to go into my turn slow. See how smooth that turn is? And this will teach you, because a lot of your parents won't take you here. It's too busy. It's too dangerous. Why do you keep going around here? Don't you see that man? Don't you see that lady? Your parents will clock your T and cuss you out, okay? Because I've talked to you already. A lot of you have parents that are not patient. I'm going to wait here a second because it's getting a little too busy. I'm not scanning, okay? I know many of you hate going to the shopping areas. We all do, because it's just too busy. I didn't even see that lady, okay? What is wrong with this foreground adult? He's got fuzzy slippers, fuzzy toys. Is this serious? Okay, don't ask why. He's got shorts on in the wintertime. I'm not gonna judge. So I'm trying to stay clear of pedestrians. I'm trying to keep room and space. I see this pedestrian walking by. I'm gonna let them clear. And then I will be taking you guys over to different malls so you can see how cutthroat they are. Because you know people love to fight over parking spots. We're not about that life. Then I'm gonna turn out real easy. That was a beautiful turn. So I'm not scanning left, middle, and right. Again, I'm scanning left, middle, and right. Looking, checking traffic, being patient. I'm gonna go up and stop and look. Same thing. We always do the same thing. We look left, we look right, we check, and then I'm looking where I'm going. A lot of people won't do what I'm doing. They don't look where they're going. And if you don't look where you're going to run into someone or crash, and you won't pass your test. And that's your fault. So I try to give you a sure. See, I'm confused by what they're doing. I have a stop sign, but they were waiting for me to commit to the stop. Okay, I look at the lady or man to the right. But some people are scared. They know that this guy or lady's going to run a stop sign. I don't run stop signs. I'm going to do my best. Because that's what I try to do, is do my best all the time. I'm going to come up and stop. S-T-O-P. Now I'm going to move forward. I'm checking traffic. I'm going to turn in the nearest lane, L-A-N-E. I'm looking ahead. I'm not going to assume these cars will stop. I see the silver car pulling out, and I'm just taking my time. I've seen cars go the wrong way on this road. Very dangerous, very scary. I'm just trying to stay smooth and look ahead. I'm trying to aim high. I'm looking ahead to see what color the light is. I see the person walking. The light is red. Turning my blinker up. I'm going to squeeze my brake. And I'm going to stop. S-T-O-P. So I'm just waiting. And this car has an auto shut off. So I'm checking mirrors behind me because I don't want to get rear-ended. So I'm going to show you what you should be doing. You should be looking in your mirror. You should be checking, because if you don't check, you're going to get rear-ended. And no one wants that. So we're going to move up. I'm just going to take my time, and I'm checking traffic again. These cars are in lights. I don't know what this car is doing. Yeah, I'm going to get over one lane to the left. Accelerate up. The speed limit here is 50, so I want to go to about 50. And then I'll lift my foot off the gas. I'm scanning. I see the black truck pulling out. I see this truck to the right. I see the light. Two vehicles coming at me in the opposite lane. I see the school bus. These are the things you should be looking at. You can't just daydream. I'm going to turn on my left turn signal, and I'm going to get in just before the line is broken. This is a protected left turn. I'm going to wait. There's a pedestrian walking, most vulnerable. I don't know what that is. Is that a cat or something? I don't know if you can see it on there. Just trying to be patient, waiting for traffic. Again, intersections are the most dangerous place. So I'm going to wait. I can wait for the green arrow, or when it's absolutely clear enough for me to make a safe left turn. And usually the traffic cycle is anywhere from 30 to 90 seconds. It depends on the light. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. I have to get all the way over to the right because I'm going to be making a right turn. And I'm going in real easy. No, I'm not creeping up on you. They're doing some weird stuff. I'm just trying to take my time. And again, it's hand over hand steering, man. This ain't no joke. Oh, yeah. They're going the same place I'm going. That's okay. And just learning how to drive, practice your maneuverability. And I'm just going to wait. I don't like to be boxed in. You should always have an out. O-U-T. If someone is speeding, fighting, violence, you have an out. If this is the case, what I can do is go up over this curb, and I will, if I need to. All right. And I want to tailgate. I'm going to turn out. And again, this parking lot area is a good area for turning. I need you to subscribe. Why? I'm a state certified driving instructor. I'm getting ready for 2026 now. Learning better content, learning a better hook, better titles, really locking in this LLC and a nonprofit. I'm going to do both. And then you're going to come with me if I can video and tell my story. And I can practice with you guys. And then you'll say, hey, it was pretty good. Or no, that's not real good. And I'm going to take you through the journey. I need you to subscribe. Because I'm a state certified driving instructor, you're going to learn best practice. You're going to learn how to drive, what's on the driving test, how to avoid anxiety. Jackson, you know I got you. You know I got you, Jackson. Okay? You know I got you. I want to say thank you all. I will talk to you later. Bye.